You ain't gotta do too much, just lean. 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 You ain't gotta do too much, just lean. Baby, you're drooling. You want some stupid looking at? I would have said yeah too, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I would have said yeah too. Then we in this position too. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing, girl. Fuck it. Fuck it. Lean. You ain't gotta do too much, just lean. Just lean. Just lean. Boy, in case I wasn't here yesterday, bitch, we got these motherfucking speakers bumping here. Feel me? You feel me? We got these motherfucking speakers bumping. Yeah. And we got the headphones plugged in too. I can level my shit out like this, but also still hear from the headphones. What my kind get? Let me fill it up. Now I do it for shot glass, fill it up. I'm on another level now, cause I'm here now. On the shit, straight on your shit. I got papers I don't use, cause I really wanna feel it. Don't miss with no chaser, cause I really wanna feel it. I miss that baby horse, but I really need a feeling. I'm a I'd rather buy a vape than a fit. Go block. Yeah. Yeah. Stay with a script, sometimes it's gummies. That Paul got me goofy, but ain't shit funny. Go in cookies and spend all of my money. But I make sure I send some to Lenny. Once that's taken care of, I can't get lit. I'd rather buy a vape than a fit. Can't tell me shit when a young nigga loaded. Bitches love to smoke with me, cause my bitches bring their AC left and right, cause it's hot. Another time, hey. Feel another, if I feel another, cause I want you.
Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight: get a W on their home court. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the 3, small forward. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Denny Avdia. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on ball. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Off the outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups, and one of their main defensive focuses is Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Kamare. Chicago making their last shot. Second chance shot. 8, no good.
Bashes the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They get it again. Back to Avdia. To the paint. Tries again. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Avdia.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's White. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from White. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Inside. Got a hand on it. Simons against White. Down low. Here's Avdia. Out to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Vucevic, a screen on Simons. Here's Jones. And he makes it on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Pass to Sharp for three. The shot won't fall.
About to get on before I die. Fucking on that bitch, I feel like she died.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2 when we return.
I'ma hit her with the plane, just like this. Nigga, bitch, get out my lane. Yeah, I don't care about shit. Niggas know they bitch. Like, rolling around with 5 bitches all over my shit. Hey, I don't care about bitches all day. All they niggas. Niggas and they bounding and they know I'm about to tell them niggas making money, get it when they will.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court for the Bulls, Smith out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 28 games. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Jones.
I ain't gotta do that.
Pass to Williams.
I really don't. I can see how niggas put
Outside Giddey.
bitch.
Fires for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Now here's Grant. Still no points. In transition. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Gotta give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
What up? Stole them. Stole them. Wish I'm full of that weed. I don't need to drink alcohol right now because it's just 9:53. So I'm gonna wait till I drink the alcohol right now. When I start drinking, I can go to that shit like I've been thinking about the shit.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Luzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones.
I don't give a fuck about your salad patch. What? Nigga, what?
Henderson against Ball. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Grant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Grant against Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And Aiden pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Henderson. No good on the shot. Good D by Ball. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered by Aiden. And stolen by Williams. White against Simons. Pass to Aiden.
That's what coach is asking from Aiden on the interior, to be assertive.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for your Trailblazers, DeAndre taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago.
I be smoking so much crack. I be smoking so much crack. I be smoking so much crack.
That one misses.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. One of my mini centers with 8 size and talent.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. 8, a screen on Jones. Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons got 5 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls up 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So we just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamari in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Giddey missing. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharpe. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharpe, just relentless.
Pass to Buzelis. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Here's Sharpe. Simons outside. Off the outside. Launches a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portland leading. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. There's the triple. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Giddey's got 8.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
There's Simons for the 3. Portland again missing. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
I think you found something, guys.
Oh my god, it's like so fucking rare to like even do that. Like it's so fucking crazy.
Oh, let's get it, man. I'm about to report this shit. Hold on. Boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad boy, what you gonna do when we cry?
It's home for the Blazers. Grant's checked in for Kamara. Thibault comes in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Simons. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in.
I ain't gonna lie. Move on.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Henderson with it. Yet to see a basket.
Right there. I want that bitch on right here.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. White with it.
Bitch, I'm turned up, can't believe it. 47 in my bag.
And a missed layup.
Rolling around with ties.
Blazers trail by 4. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he makes it.
Even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Vucevic to screen on Henderson from Pete Giddey. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson against Giddey. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Rolling around with 6. But they really about that shit. I just wanna come about it, and you know I get it lit. AK-47 popping out that shit. Hit her with it now. Let it on it, get it on it, pop it. Okay. Okay. We lit. We lit. I ain't know I could do that. That's why I love having just to get shit done. You feel me? So I would be getting me a job. So I need to get more shit.
They're out there, always working hard. Your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
I hit the ball, get the ball.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Vucevic. Goes to the fadeaway.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. Bulls leading by 4.
Trying to get still trying to get back into the mode.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. He's covered by Simons. 5 to shoot. And here's White. From outside, off the mark. Here's Kamari. On the wing, Simons. No good on the triple. Sharp against White. Ball, a screen on Sharp. Here's White. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
There's Ball with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Simons. And no good. Good work defensively by White. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Simons into the lane. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Fade away. Vucevic's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him off.
11 feet out. Simon's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And so here is Chicago. The Blazers making their last shot. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
.44 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And Ayton pulls it down. So it's Portland now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Kamari. Chicago with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Shooting for Chicago. Lonzo Ball taking 2 shots.
But I want to see if I can put out more bars first before I get up. So I'm about to get back to this. I really want to get on 2K2. That's why I got that up. I watch basketball. I play basketball.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And the Trailblazers call time here. They trail by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Allie, thank you.
We can always use corners.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
At all.
Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Hey, come on, of course, right now, nothing. Just want to write it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. Portland. They're losing by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
ball against Simons. Pass to Sharp from outside the arc. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey, 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And here's Simons outside. Another 3 for Portland.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Looking for some new swag.
Sitting there watching those scenes. Working. So like, this is the thing. She'll probably enjoy like probably the same rap.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Simons. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Loves the ball. Back to 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Why this phone still not used to how I type? Like nigga. Just format it that way. can feel the response already. Like I can, yeah, you know you've been around a person too long that you already know how they finna come. Oh, just that message I sent to my mom. I can see the response now because I kind of sent a little baby paragraph. So I already, because she kind of already hit me with that kind of text in the previous message, and I just kind of replied to that one with a message. So, yeah, we gonna see how that shit goes. Whack when you just get the first one. Niggas that wanna compete, put the foot into the street. Cause this time only one wants to compete. Niggas don't wanna compete.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the power forward position. And for Portland, Ayton is out there with Denny Avdija. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. There's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Washington. No good from outside. It's stolen by Davis. Driving the lane and finished off by Davis.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game. Size, skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
Here's Simons. Outside, Avdija. Here's Kamare. Just 5 to shoot. Simons from outside hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's Simons following the three-point basket by Dallas. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, Simons. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Washington. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
It was a different response.
Simons against Irving. And it's Simons missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Thompson passes to Irving. A three.
So I guess there's two spellings. You can spell council two different ways. Whatever. Yes! Yes, Lord! Yes, Lord! Whatever He will! We can bring it for the Yes! Yes, Lord! That stupid ass video, bro. Oh my god. can't just be fucking on anybody, it ain't fun. Bring them jogger out, these niggas better run. They ain't get the same, it's never gonna be done. Typing like this.
Let's read the starting lineup. Now for the visitors, the Toronto Raptors. At center, Jacob Hurdle. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At point guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At the other forward position, Scotty Barnes. At the other guard position, Brandon Ingram. The head coach of the visiting team, Dr. Rajakovic. It's time to meet the 25 for your Los Angeles Lakers. Manning in the middle, 7 feet, number 11. Jackson Hayes.
Typing like this.
At power forward.
And I just like the whole bar like that. Like,
number 28, Louis at guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves.
I know how to start. I was good.
At point, 6'6", number 77, Luka. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now, here is James. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. From the inbound. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Assisted, Jacob.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Hurdle up top. Clock at 6. The three from Quickly. Hachimura with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Reeves, the pass to James. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Hachimura finds Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. Over Quickly. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hachimura. Doncic has gotten his second bucket. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. With some arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Ingram. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 5 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's James. Quickly with a rebound. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vincent in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Vincent. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Reeves. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Now here's Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. He uses the glass to finish the layup.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Have a small car, but too dumb. Can't just be fucking on anybody, it ain't fun. Bring the doc out, these niggas better run. Thing get the sing, it's never gonna be done. They think of in the back. Had a small car, but too dumb. Can't just be fucking on anybody, it ain't fun. Bring a dog out, niggas better run. They ain't good the same, we better think. Cause I'm crying, I ain't broken. Matter of fact, you know what? Just keep thinking that I ain't gonna do you wrong. Cause you ain't
And some changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Brandon Ingram is subbed in for Abaji.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm sticking to the tradition. Because now I'm at the point to where I don't know how I want to come song.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
I'll try to take that break from that 8 ball. If I do it like 16, I'll take that break.
Here's Shed, still without a bucket. Over to the wing. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Doncic. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Poeltl with a screen on James. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got 8.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss. Raptors trail by 4. To the inside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
A little dip.
Ingram against James. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Toronto trailing. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. It's tipped.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
James outside. Back to Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good. The Raptors shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Outside Barrett. For the lead. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And they pick up 2. Reeves has got 6.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. 18 feet out. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Barnes. He's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on court is your high squad in the house and list of mirrors. It's now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud.
Making a change here. Finney Smith checked in.
This or that. This or that. This or that. You're gonna deal with this or you're gonna deal with that. Are you gonna deal with this or you're gonna deal with that? Are you gonna deal with this or you're gonna deal with that? You're gonna deal with this, but this is that.
A minute 9 left in the third. Pass to James. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abaji. No points so far. the three from quickly. Rebound, the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Reeves. James, outside.
Last right fleet.
Here comes LeBron. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 6.
And LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. Now here's Pirtle. He's defended by Hayes. 4 on the clock. The shot by Pirtle, no good. James inside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. And here's Barnes. Over Reeves. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Barrett. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Doncic outside. The Luka 3. Money.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Get up, get down. It's your Lakers.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Ingram. The quick look, no good that time. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Reeves. And Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him. Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Doncic passes to James. Outside Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Raptors trail by 3. And it's Ingram off the drive. And again, Toronto, no good.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Hachimura outside. Double team on James. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Reeves. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Lakers lead by 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Ingram. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Doncic missing.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called, the Raptors. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Get ready, like everyone is watching. Bring those moves. No, thank you. You're a dancing machine. Give yourself a big round of applause.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for two, Austin Reeves.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Austin Reeves.
AJ Lee already.
What y'all got? Y'all got 8 Willis. I see the rest of these in the chat say AJ. Let me tell you what, I never really watched any one of these niggas. Alberto Del Rio killing her shit.
Alberto Del Rio killing her shit. Your company is looking to adopt lean management principles to reduce waste. To reduce waste and improve overall efficiency. Fuck out of here with this shit. Which of the following would be the most effective first step into introducing it? stupid ass. One of your delivery associates consistently arrives late and is heading to bed over the rest of it. This is causing frustration.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. When I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all. When I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now. I never needed you at all.
This better than AJ?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Uncle shit got me. New delivery regulations are being introduced that will require significant changes in your team's workflow. You are unsure how this will impact overall efficiency, but the new rules must be implemented within the next 30 days. What is your approach?
KD just came out.
Oh, they put him up with Drew McIntyre shit. Oh.
What? Alright, I don't know Drew McIntyre. Niggas say Drew cleared. So we open ears.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So the New York starting five. They've got OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for Sacramento, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Drills it from outside.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Murray outside. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Sabonis. Floats one up. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Brunson. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, Towns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Here's Levine.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Brunson, here we go. Good work there as it goes.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Some changes here for the Kings. Miles check in for Keegan Murray. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Ellis. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Towns.
Niggas is so clear, boys.
5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Payne can't hit. And here's Levine. Over Payne. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. 5 from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Carter. And it's Laravia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Now, Bridges, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Now, here's Bridges. D right on him. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Sabonis finds Carter. 1:39 left in the first half. Monk for 3. Sinks it. What rains from outside. Wow. Monk's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
Different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's McBride, and he lays it up and in. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so, the footwork. He's so good at back jumper off.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns the pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Ellis. And here's Brunson outside. Bean with the rebound. The Kings leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Here's Brunson. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
So he gets them both.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Sabonis a screen on Brunson. With 2 seconds left. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ellis. DeRozan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today's going to be a game. We all came out focused and we played team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shots.
Why these people go? Oh my God.
Give it up for the participants.
I'm thinking this Firebird. He's a little good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Free throw good, LaVine. And so Levine nails both of them. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Hart with it. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Towns. Defended by Sabonis. 2 points. That one goes.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Ellis kicks to Murray. A wide open look here for DeRozan. That 3 off the mark. DeRozan's gone 1 of 4 so far. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Timeout called by the Kings.
That's right, Brad. Your 916 crew.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. Murray the pass to Ellis. 5 to shoot. DeRozan dishes to Levine. The shot that time not on target. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Brunson for the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Ellis. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Brunson outside. Over Ellis. Brunson no good. Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Outside, Levine. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 7 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hart with a screen on Levine. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. The lead is 2.
Come on, box him out, man.
Can't cash in from close range. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Kings on top, up 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now DeRozan. After OG Anunoby missed from long range.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. To tie it up. And the layup is up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Timeout, Sacramento.
It's time for t-shirts.
With an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, with this game up for grabs, coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. When they get it done, we'll see, guys."
Thanks, David. Here's DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Anunoby. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. DeRozan inside. Towns on him. DeRozan's shot is off. Pass to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
DeRozan inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Lays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Brunson sends a screen for Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. He knows he missed an easy one.
Well, you can't make him fall, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's DeRozan. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. To the wing right side. And here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the three.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Dance Camp time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go. Oh, sit down. Come on, let's see those dance moves. Shake it.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. A floater. DeRozan's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did beat off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the 3-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I'm about to say red, nigga. What the fuck you mean? I don't think we going back to the music today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That fucking, his theme has no business being that good, bro.
Beating up.
I think CM Punk has a real unfair advantage because he got a real legit fucking song. But I done heard this song in places that ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking wrestling. But if Edge lost, yeah, I know Edge lost. I do know. I know that. But if I had to guess, I'm being dead ass. I think I would have went with Edge. Yeah, you think you know me's tough. I like how this motherfucker come on. But after this situation, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna respect the poll because you can't go wrong. These are titans going at each other. Titans. What he said? Did you know the CM Punk song, the band was faking the whole singing thing? What you mean it was faking? I'm going with CM Punk. I think you literally couldn't go wrong right there. Y'all fuck with Big Show, right?
Y'all fuck with Big Show, right? How much y'all fuck with him?
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Pacers. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Pacers, Thunder is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward, with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses. And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The shot's good.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam finds Halliburton. There's Nesmith with the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Outside, Williams. Hartenstein a screen. This one for 3. Indiana with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Dort. Nembhard misses the 3. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Now here's Halliburton. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Fades. No luck on that one. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by a bucket. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
He gonna pick Kane over fucking CM Punk. I can feel it.
And we hope you're enjoying the game.
Oh, shit,
both teams tonight
right
keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far.
See, I was about to
From
go,
what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's C.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot.
Great songs. Like both of them.
Wiggins with a screen on Halliburton.
Well, I got this fire in my phone.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Go Kevin put it on tape.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here we go.
I don't blame him for like me personally.
Pass to McConnell.
All I ever wanted.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Halliburton. The 3. Rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Williams. They set the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's no competition, bro. And he really over there going tough over there to them fucking ho-hos and shit. Even the quarter niggas wait. Fuck it. Even when we almost sound like that. We just got beat.
He's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Nembhard outside. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Now Siakam. There's the three. Counted from distance. Siakam's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Outside Neesmith. And here's Siakam for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And here's Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Puts up a three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They lead by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You try to run plays, they blow all that stuff up. And so, bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Halliburton. He's scoreless. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there, ready to go off the feed.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith, pass to Siakam. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Siakam's got 6.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Williams. Shoots over Nesmith. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Nimhard outside. Here's Matherin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Siakam, that's good.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Offline with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Caruso. Outside, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
He's checked in for Caruso. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Great D that time from Halliburton. With 1 on the clock. And he can't get that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. The 3 is up. Halliburton nails the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dort. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton, pass to Siakam. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Halliburton. There's Nesmith with the 3. No good there.
This possession is make or break, do or die. They need points to stay within reach.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Thunder in possession here. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And they go to the intentional foul.
Miles Turner. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home city, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
You have the camera on you. Oh, yeah. You must have left your pizza shoes at home.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for your defender, Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Halliburton's shot is good. "20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2. You can score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Nembhard. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
They're just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Siakam, no good, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
God it is when you're stupid.
Hard. Stupid ass. Damn, who won the game? I ain't even see who won the game. Fuck it.
Alright, this is the last one. Y'all nigga wanna hit the child. But the child was tough, so I fuck with it. Got my nigga Kerwin White.
Ooh, Chavo.
I promise this is my last one.
Kicking them butter. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah.
Alright, Jack. I think the Shield won this. Let's go Shield. Bobby Roode, I focus with. We're gonna go Shield. Alright, let's go Shield. Okay, maybe after this. Alright!
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Schwartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt. And whoever wins that battle of the backcourt, I think they win the game.
So Las Vegas will get the first possession. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Wilson, guarded by Howard. Wilson no good.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. She attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
Now here's Howard. Mitchell outside. And Clark outside. Kick out to Bonner.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shots. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Jackie Young from outside. Good. First shot, first basket.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Clark. Lets the three fly. And another three for Indiana.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Lloyd from deep.
They grab their own miss.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Simply tenacious on the O boards. Wilson attacks the loose ball with the intent of putting it back in the hoop.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Clark.
Another miss there by Caitlin Clark.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll